Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. The days of adventures and merriment have come to an end, as Christopher Robin, now a young man, has left Winnie the Pooh and Piglet to fend for themselves. As time passes, feeling angry and abandoned, the two become feral. After getting a taste for blood, Winnie the Pooh and Piglet set off to find a new source of food. It's not long before their bloody rampage begins. So yeah, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. If you follow me on Facebook, you know I've been shit-talking that movie for the last year. And the first time I tried to watch it, I fucking hated it. Couldn't even get through the first half hour of it. But I figured with the new one out, fuck it, let's give it another shot. And I'm glad I did, because this time it was a hell of a lot more enjoyable. So, like I said in the intro there, it starts off with cartoon drawings and Christopher Robin as a kid growing up with Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Owl, Eeyore, and all them. And he has to go away to college, and in that 4-year span, Pooh and Piglet have turned absolutely psycho. The kills are brutal. Pooh gives zero fucks. Piglet, he kind of reminded me of Bebop from the Ninja Turtles. A little less punk. Kind of like a grindcore version. The story was simple, basic. The chicks were hot. We got nudity. We've got drownings, throat slashings, wood chipper killings, hammers to the head. There was one part that I thought was pretty stupid, where Piglet was stalking this girl in like a training pool, like in a, not an Olympic training pool, but just a big ass pool. He's just walking towards her in the water, swinging the hammer at her, and like, it would have been pretty easy for her to just fucking jump out, but she didn't. But yeah, that part was kind of dumb, but the blood splatter was cool in it, so whatever. And one of my favorite kills, well, the ending was phenomenal, but I won't say what happens, is just fucking brutal. Know that much. But there's a kill where they keep someone pinned down on the road, and Pooh just slowly drives over their head. We got eyeballs popping out of the sockets, blood flowing. Oh, it's just amazing. And one other gripe I have is, like, it's all well and cool that they used practical effects. Like, I love that. But they use CG for the blood splatter. Why? That part didn't make sense to me. So that irked me, and it loses a point for that. But at the same time, the effects were practical. Like all the throat slashings, the head smashes, and all that shit. That was all cool. It was real. And then fucking pixelated blood kind of takes away from the moment of badassery. I'm actually super stoked to check out the sequel now, especially because the director of the first one, he says he knows where he went wrong with this one, and he's hired outside writers and all that jazz to contribute to the story for the new one. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. think I did read too, though, that in the sequel there's a new backstory. So that's kind of fucking dumb, if you ask me. Like, yeah, the backstory to the first one was, it's pretty simple, but it works. So why change it? I don't know if it's going to be more of a sequel or a prequel or whatever, but I also heard that Tigger's going to be in it, so that's cool. We only get Pooh and Piglet in this one, so it'll be cool to see the other characters coming in. Maybe they're changing the backstory so they can bring Eeyore in, because Eeyore doesn't make it through the introductory story of this one, so we'll see. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh, Blooded Honey. There's a really, really cool edition from Germany that I'm thinking of ordering. I just got to justify the price. But it's a 4K steel book that glows in the dark. And in North America, all we got was a shitty Blu-ray that Shout Factory's putting out. So you know it's going to be a basic-ass fucking release on their end. Yeah. Blooded Honey. Check that shit out, and I'm fucking itching to check out that sequel. Not enough to go and pay theater prices to see it, but when it hits home video, I'm definitely checking her out. That's gonna wrap up this review. Thanks for watching. Stay sleazy. Peace.